Everything we do, we own.
I ride in the jet, way more smoother than plane, yeah. Way more quicker than a vet. You gotta flex the chain, that bitch out of my cat. I got a scoop for the brain, sneaking around with the set. Now really ain't no same. Taking down on deck, set, check, off, X, deck, mix, stressless, I will get this, that, put a go. I get booked on right, but since pausing over, top two total. On the next top two logos. Plus, yes, she text, max, right on my top 10, see you free.
Welcome back, y'all. Lost for words. Hurt. This is a sad day. I don't know what to say or what to do. We're getting into TL. That's back. Oh boy. So, in the car talk. Give me a minute, I'm so sorry, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Another video, another day. I just woke up from the video you all saw, or will see. I don't know where I'm gonna put it in the video yet, but most likely you'll see it first. The TL just got dropped off at my house, off of a trailer or tow truck, whatever you want to call it. So obviously, if you can tell from that, not good for the TL. To update you all, last video you all saw, it was pretty much an update video on my car. It was update video, review, and pretty much happy birthday to TL because my car hit 150,000 miles. I had a lot of people asking me questions about my car, like basic maintenance stuff with it hitting 150,000, and then other stuff, just basic maintenance stuff and questions about me owning a TL. So I answered all those questions in that video, gave an update on it, and some more. But I'm sorry, I just woke up. But shortly after, a couple days after, maybe almost a week after I dropped that video, my radiator pretty much blew up. So I knew problems with the TL, if you've probably seen, and I'm repeating myself, but with my TL wasn't in the best condition, but for the most part, from what I knew, and I've taken my car to multiple mechanics and shops, whether it's for alignments, basic, brakes, oil, whatever it may be. A lot of mechanics have seen my car and said, it's good, no problems, no nothing. Excuse me. And from what I could tell, when I would pop my hood and look under it, I didn't see any major problems. But, you know, just like a car, I always reference it to a human body. It might look good from the outside, even the heart. You can do surgery on it, but the heart might not be good unless you actually cut the heart open. You get what I'm saying? So even though me and a lot of other mechanics and stuff look at the car and say the car might be okay, low key it could be internal problems and the car could break tomorrow. That's just part of the game and how it goes. So yeah, I knew, like I said, from the 150,000 mile review video that I needed an axle and the camber kit needed to be replaced. But I did not even a pull, I'm not even gonna say, because I did not get on it like that, because I have not really driven my car hard, because I knew I needed to fix stuff on it. So I accelerated a little to get onto a highway from an off ramp or on ramp or whatever, and then the next exit I literally get off, park at the gym, and when I park at the gym and back up into a parking spot, I literally see smoke just coming from the hood. So I'm like, I didn't hear anything break, feel any different, nothing. Pop the hood, radiator cap gasket, the overflow cap gasket, hosing. All of that pretty much was destroyed. You can see coolant everywhere, all over the engine. So I feel like the smoke more was coming from the coolant burning off than actually the engine itself, but not really sure. So I let it sit. I went to the gym, did my workout, let it sit, came back, drove it home. Next day, FaceTimed one of my friends who's a mechanic. You probably seen him, OJ the shoe man, Nathaniel. He has been a blessing through all of this. He's been very clutch, real OG. I appreciate him so much. He's the one who did my coils and camber kit, fender roll, and all that on the older videos. But I'll tag him for sure, because he's a GOAT. If you all need anything performance wise, definitely hit him up. He can do it, get you right. But I had hit him up because literally a week before, my car was at his shop, and then also he's just a close friend of mine, so it's easy for me to call him, hit him up and see. So I hit him up, sent him pictures, videos and everything, and he looked at it and he was like, yeah bro, that radiator is blown. It probably just overheated and your thermostat probably just didn't recognize it, and my thermostat's probably broke. That's what he was saying. So I was like, okay, bet. He usually doesn't do mechanical work, but he's like, bro, I got you, it ain't nothing. And he already actually had that part in his shop, so he was able to get my car to his shop and work on it. Then it took him a couple days to get to it, but which was cool. But when he got to it and started running tests and diagnostics and really looking at the engine and the car, he started to see like almost a domino effect of problems from the radiator to the rest of the car. Like you started to see like the problem trickle down to it being more in the engine than just the radiator. So with the thermostat and everything being broke, we come to the conclusion of it being broke. The car was probably already overheating and having overheating issues. And the radiator just finally blew, and that's what happened that one day. And then I'm gonna either say, and 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say and determine that same day that the radiator blew, everything else messed up as well. But pretty much, once he got it in the shop, he looked at it further. Come to find out, like we said and determined, that the radiator went and was gone, needed a new one of those. Thermostat's probably 9 times, not even probably, I don't know why I keep saying that. Thermostat is fucked and broke. Head gasket, and I have a whole list of what went wrong and needs to be fixed on the car. Head gasket, I can't think of the word. There's another gasket, and coil packs, spark plugs, like it was oil leaking from the engine into the spark plugs. Head gasket, I can't even think of the other gasket. It's a whole list and mess of stuff that pretty much broke and went wrong. Also, if I can say and clarify, I know pretty much the bare minimums of cars, basic science behind it. I do a little bit of work myself, what I can and feel comfortable doing. But I'm not no certified mechanic, been working on cars for years, nothing like that. I'm just, you know, love cars. I can do like basic little stuff, whether it be oil change, brakes, whatever, you get what I'm saying, plug and play stuff. I do the basics and I know a little bit, but I don't know everything. So, just really stressed, y'all. We down bad right now. But to cut it short and simple, we thought it was just a radiator. Come to find out, once we start looking at the car, it's 10 times worse. So he looked at it, then he had his friend who is a full-time mechanic come look at it as well, because I think he's working out of his shop as well. So it's like half mechanics being done on one side and then him working on the other. So both of them looked at it, and then I called, you know, Leo and Shorty up at 301, those my boys. Called them, and then a couple other car, you know, heads that I know who work on their cars and stuff, and pretty much explained to them everything that happened, how it happened, and where we were at with saying that, oh, it's definitely probably more of the gaskets and heads that might be blown and broke as well. Even possibly saying that the timing change might need to be fixed. Like, I have a list of the basics, but you know, of course, like with anything, once you start taking stuff apart, and when you change one, you definitely have to change the other. So I have a basic list of stuff, but just know that to get the car fixed, like I can start the car up right now, which I'm gonna do because I need to move it. But you can definitely feel and hear that it's not running well. But yeah, it's just, anything's fixable, everything's fixable, but it's definitely going to cost a lot of money. And it's to the point where it's like, I was already in the hole with the car, where it was already a project car that needed work and love done to it. And that hole just got 10 times bigger. So it's to the point, like, can I keep up with it? Is it really worth it? Do I want to spend that money? So with this happening and the car being broke, like, and needing heavy, like, mechanical work done to it, I now have options, you know, a lot of options open, from parting out the car to selling the car as is, to getting a new car, to finding a new project car, to fixing this car possibly if I wanted to. Like, either way, we're in a hole. Either way, I'm gonna be spending money. But it's just, what do I want to do? Where do I want to save money? How do I want to go about it? It's just a lot of options. So right now, y'all, to sum it up, keep it short, sweet, simple. TL's down bad. It's pretty much out of commission, broke, done, dead, whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna try to figure out what I'm gonna do with it ASAP, as soon as possible, and, you know, grind, stack, get to the money, do what I have to do so I can figure out where we go from here. But time will tell, honestly. I'm just gonna keep my head up, grind, and time will tell. My heart will lead me in the right direction. God will also bless me and stir me in the right direction to figure out what I want to do in this situation. I do have my eyes open, and I'm looking for other project cars, because I'm definitely not trying to get a brand new car. Would be nice, cool, or whatever to have a brand new car, but I'm not trying to have another car note or nothing right now. So I'm looking more towards either another TL or another project car, but I just need something that's clean, you know, no major issues, running well, and something with a good shell, no rust or anything like that for me to build on if I go that route. But I could be getting the TL fixed. So pretty much all I can say is, y'all, you know, pray for me, everything. And we gonna figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, y'all, for sure. We definitely gonna figure it out. Just keep y'all head up. I'm gonna keep mine up, and we're gonna figure it out and get to the money, and yep, hope for the best. But if you're not, make sure you subscribe right now. Turn that bell notification on, because as I get updates and more information come in, whether it's TL getting put in the shop or whatever, y'all will get it here first. I'm definitely gonna keep this thing rolling, and y'all gonna come on this journey with me as we figure out what we do from here, because we're pretty much starting over from ground zero almost. So hey, y'all don't know what could come next, so make sure you subscribe, because you don't know what could come from this and what step I take next. So make sure y'all subscribe. We're gonna go on this journey together. Real quick before I let y'all go, I'm gonna see if I can get this to even start. Boy, see if I can even get it to start and move it right quick. Yeah, it's starting. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, boy. While I'm at it, actually, I think but yeah, you can. It just is rough. Even to start and just start it and cut it off, you can feel it's really rough. It's really rough, man. Hold on. Hell, it is a problem. Okay, here you are, so everybody can see. So this is pretty much the first thing that was determined and everything. Radiator hose and everything exploding and cracking. If you take this off, the spring to the radiator, and you can see the kind of like the coolant around it is gone. Radiator just completely done. If you look very closely, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but all the way around this is pretty much the top of the radiator. It's pretty much like cracking, and coolant is overflowing from that. I can't tell right now, but the coil packs with the spark plugs and everything, once you take them off, which I'm gonna probably do while it's here, and look at it again, it's oil inside of those. If you can see down there, I don't know, let's see, it's all types of bad right there. Like, that's oil, coolant, everything from it leaking down onto the cats need to be changed, but I already knew that. Let's see. Okay, this is good. Okay, this is the head gasket, you know, goes around and everything. That's supposed to be like pretty much airtight, but you can tell that's almost like, that's the gap between like the actual head itself and the engine. And I think that's what, if you come down from the head and look down here where the cat is and everything, I think the oil is leaking from there down, honestly. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there. And then the same thing on the backside, if you can tell. It's a gap, as if it almost like separated and created space between it. But like I said, I don't know everything. I could be wrong, or I could be saying stuff wrong. Could have no clue what I'm talking about, but I've had multiple people look at it, and even now while I was sitting here, other mechanics, I don't know if they mention it, and I've been talking to people in the past 48 hours, so many people been helping me, asking questions, you know, to make sure that it is what it is and we're making the right decision. But I trust everybody who has seen it and said everything, and we've had multiple people look at it and pretty much give their opinion on it, and everybody's in the same headspace and has the same opinion of pretty much, we thought it was just a radiator, but it got worse. What's up, Tommy? We all pretty much on the same page of, we thought it was a radiator that just blew, but it seems like it's more and possibly the engine that might have had a problem as well. So I'm gonna let y'all go. like I said, make sure y'all subscribe, turn the notifications on, and I'll keep y'all updated as we figure out where we go from here. I appreciate y'all. This has been a long journey, couple years with the TL. I don't know, from here we can either keep on pushing forward, or it might be the start of something new, but keep y'all heads up, and remember, as always, we're going to the top. We ain't gonna stop. Be safe out here in these streets. Peace.